Warning: it is important before starting this or any other procedure that you or anyone who operates, works with, maintains, services, or repairs the Butler system and/or vehicle be familiar with its operation and thoroughly read, understand, and follow in their entirety all of the warnings, cautions, and notices described in your Butler system and vehicle owner's manuals and in the following service video. Your safety and the safety of others depends on it. This video is for general demonstration purposes only. Please contact the Butler Corporation at 1-800-535-5025 if you require further assistance.
When performing this maintenance, it is going to be important to park in a level area, place the shifter in park, set the parking brake, allow the engine to warm up to operating temperature, and make sure we turn off the AC and defrost. It is also going to be important to park the vehicle in a location where it won't hurt anything or cause staining if hot wastewater splashes onto the ground. Hello, and welcome to another Butler Corporation service video. My name is Jim Griffin. Some of you may already know me. I work here in the service department. Today we're going to be going through how to flush and lubricate the impeller lobes inside your Butler system vacuum blower. This is important maintenance that needs to be done in accordance with your monthly maintenance chart. And it all should be done anytime you strip wax from a floor or you clean a floor that has a lot of waxy residues like animal fats, or if it may have been exposed to corrosive chemicals that could cause damage to the vacuum blower. There's going to be a few things you need to do this. First thing is a 4-gallon discharge container. Next thing is a 2.5-gallon container that'll hold, it needs to hold at least 2 gallons of hot water. Both of these are available with our winterizing kit. Next thing we're going to need is the blower maintenance line. This is provided with every new unit, and it's also available for purchase through our parts department. It's got a screen filter on one end and a threaded barb on the other end. This is going to fit the blower maintenance port on the front control panel. The last thing that we need is a regular can of WD-40, or what we prefer to use here is a can of Kano Aero Kroil. These are both light lubricating oils. What we don't recommend using is any type of aggressive solvent like acetone or harsh penetrating oils, as those could damage the seals inside the vacuum blower. So before we demonstrate this on a live running machine, we just wanted to bring this machine over here that's on a table so you can see more easily. What we're going to be doing is flushing and lubricating the internal rotors inside this vacuum blower. Now, without proper maintenance, the rotors inside here, they are bare iron, so they can become corroded if this is not done on a regular basis. To do this, we're going to be using a service port, which is on the front control panel. It just has a threaded knob. It's going to have a purple cover on it. And you unscrew this, and then there's a port here on the front control panel. And then there's a clear tube that runs from the back of that port under the machine base plate, goes up around to the back of the top blower elbow, and is connected here. So anything that is introduced to this blower service port is going to get sucked directly into the top of the blower. It is important to prevent foreign objects or debris from getting pulled into this port. For our first step, I'm going to pull out about 20 feet of vacuum hose around the back of the van and place the 4-gallon discharge container under the blower silencer outlet. You want to place the end of the vacuum hose into the discharge container so that the end of the hose is about 2 inches off of the bottom. At the control panel, locate the vacuum blower lubricating port on the right side of the panel. This is labeled on your schematic as number 7500. Remove the knob by unscrewing it. Now you want to grab your vacuum blower maintenance hose and find the end with the threaded hose barb. Go ahead and screw that into the lubricating port and just make it finger tight. Now you can go ahead and turn on the machine, making sure the key switch is in the on position. Press the engage system switch and then turn the machine up to Mach 2. Then after the machine revs up, turn it back down to Mach 1. This should set the RPMs on your tachometer to about 1500 RPM. We're going to go ahead and grab our empty solution jug and place it on the ground. Pull the hot water convenience hose up out of the floor and place the end of it in the empty jug. Go ahead and make sure there is some water in the freshwater tank or connect a garden hose to the machine, and then activate the pump and open the hot water convenience valve to dispense about 1.5 gallons of hot water with truck mount detergent into the jug. If you are not using Butler truck mount detergent, go ahead and dispense hot water and then add a small amount of Butler traffic lane cleaner or another similar mild cleaner to the jug. Make sure to turn off the pump once you have your hot water with detergent in the jug. Now place the jug up onto the step or floor of the van and drop the end of the maintenance hose with the screen filter into the jug. The blower will begin suctioning the hot soapy water out of the jug. Allow all of the solution to be drawn up out of the jug. This washes the internal lobes of the blower. While this is happening, the solution will wash out of the silencer and be discharged into the container we placed earlier, where it can be suctioned up into the recovery tank for proper disposal. Once all of the solution has been drawn out of the jug, we're going to allow the machine to run for 10 minutes to let everything dry out. While this is happening, go ahead and remove the blower maintenance hose from the lubricating port. Once 10 minutes or so has passed and we don't see any more solution being discharged from the silencer, we're going to grab an aerosol can of either plain WD-40 or Croil, put the straw onto the nozzle, and place the end of the straw into the opening of the blower lubricating port. Now give it about a 15-second spray. Once that is done, turn the speed control back down to the idle position. Once the RPM settled down to about 1,000, go ahead and turn off the Butler system by deactivating the engaged system switch. We are now done with our blower maintenance. You can now shut off the key switch, reinstall the lubricating port knob, turn off the van's engine, and wind up your vacuum hose. Make sure to dispose of any solution left in the discharge container in accordance with your local laws and regulations.
This video is for general demonstration purposes only. Please contact the Butler Corporation at 1-800-535-5025 to order replacement parts or if you require further assistance.